Andy Dufresne is a quiet banker. In 1947, he is sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his wife and her lover. Andy insists he is innocent, but the court does not listen. He is sent to Shawshank State Penitentiary, a place ruled by fear, violence, and corruption. From the very beginning, Andy is different. He speaks little, he keeps to himself, and he refuses to let prison destroy his mind. Life inside Shawshank is brutal. The guards abuse their power. Stronger inmates prey on the weak. Over time, Andy befriends Ellis, a man who has spent most of his life behind bars. Red understands prison. He believes hope is dangerous, a thing that can drive a man insane, and Andy believes the opposite. Andy's intelligence soon changes everything. Using his knowledge of finance, he helps a prison guard legally protect his money. In return, Andy gains protection and respect. Every other inmates benefit from Andy's skills. Andy is eventually assigned to the prison library. At first, it is small, dusty, and forgotten, and Andy sees potential where others see nothing. He writes letters to state every single week for years. Eventually, the funding arrives, the library grows, books fills the shelves, education returns to Shawshank. For the first time, inmates are given a chance to improve themselves. One day, Andy locks himself inside the office and plays classical music over the prison's loudspeakers. For a few brief moments, the entire prison stands still. The inmates feel free, even if only in their minds. Andy is punished for this act, thrown into solitary confinement. But when he returns, he says something unforgettable. They can lock his body away, but they cannot take what is in his mind: hope. Years later, a young inmate named Tommy reveals a shocking truth. Another prisoner once confessed to committing the very crime Andy was convicted for. For the first time, Andy finally sees a way out. Here, but the prison warden refuses to help. Andy knows too much and the warden will not let him leave. Hope is crushed once again. Andy becomes quiet, withdrawn, then one morning, he is gone. The truth is revealed. For nearly 20 years, Andy carved a tunnel through his cell wall, hiding it behind posters. On a stormy night, he escaped, crawling through darkness, through sewage, until he emerged free. Andy exposes the prison's corruption. The warden is destroyed by his own crimes. Justice finally comes to Shawshank. Red is later released on parole. The outside world feels unfamiliar and frightening, and Andy's belief in hope lives on. Red follows Andy's message. He travels to the coast, and there on a quiet beach, two old friends reunite. The Shawshank Redemption is not just a prison story, it is a story about patience, about resilience, and about hope. Because hope is the only one thing no prison can take away.